Let's get into this. Alright, before I start this game, there's a giant space here to throw up some beneficial information, so I'm going to do that right now. Why not? I mean, it's there. Might as well. And yeah, we're going to get into this game. And I don't know what that noise was, but start. Alright, you see how that came out? I don't know what that noise was either. It's a typewriter effect, and it slowly started to pour out that, and I'll show you right here because I want to try it out right here. Typewriter speed. I'm going to leave it in the middle for now, but eventually I'm going to change it to there or there just to see what it does. Before everything can begin, there is a choice that must be made. What kind of language do others use to refer to you? Kind of like the way that comes out the way it is. Probably neutral. Or actually masculine. Very well. Now listen to me. Alright, let's try this. All the way to the left. Return. Continue. Join us for the convergence. The letter told you. That one doesn't work. So let's try all the way to the right. The same letter that brought you all the way here before the gates of castle, that should be forgotten. Okay, that doesn't work either. So we're going to go and try right there in between. Alright, let's try this. Okay, here we go. As you stand before these gates, a sense of intense familiarity creeps up on you, like an unwelcome guest. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry about this, but it's just something I gotta do. Right there, that's gonna be it. Next. As to why it feels familiar, you do not know. For whenever you appeal to your memory, you find nothing but a festering void. All right, we gotta go a little bit more. Let's go right there. What you do remember is that your mother was always there for you. There we go, we got it. She was the only one left in your life after the car accident. The event that robbed you of your memories and your father of his life. And now there's only you. You found her laying dead in the kitchen. But the medics informed you it was an accident with the stove that led her to choke on the fumes. It was a peaceful death, they very much assured you, but to you, a death nonetheless. And now, with no memory, no family, no purpose, you may as well have died yourself. If it was not for the letter beckoning you to this wayward place, who knows what would have become of you? I am not reading that again, come on. No need to read it. Here you now stand. Whatever awaits you shall shape your fate forever. Enter the grounds. As you draw closer to your destination, you begin your walk down the long stone path. The dampened thuds of your footsteps, the only sound you can hear. I want to see what these are, because I don't know. Now closer to the building, you finally encounter life. People in fresh, crisp uniforms restrained by new fabric. Let's see. Ah, okay. But you can't... Okay, you can only scroll down. Okay. And then this? Oh, it gets rid of it. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this picture here. Verboten to Toe Gang. It's a nice little art style. Okay, let's bring that back up. Boom. They look up somewhat surprised. Perhaps you have arrived a little too early. Some, however, look at you with a glint of recognition in their eyes. But the most important image is the one you have of yourself, and that is red, blue, or green. I don't know what that means. I'm tough. I can't ever be meddled with. I notice, deduce, and know to keep quiet. I'm a charmer, eloquent, and persuasive. Well, I'm a big-time color green dude, but I'm going to go with this one because I feel like that's me. To the frequent frustrations of your mother, there was never a question you didn't ask. You spot every important detail, repeatedly draw the right conclusions, and invariably have the right piece of information. And most importantly, you now know when it's best to shut up and hide. Wits are a dangerous weapon, and you know to use them discreetly. Do you agree? Whatever that means, yeah. The staff continue to observe you with a mix of curiosity and restraint. You return to the same knowing look at the members of the staff, thereby acknowledging their existence. The members of the staff react shocked as you attempt to show your good nature. They had not anticipated being noticed. Let me clear my throat real quick. Sorry about that. You feel good about your choice. Though it feels like something in the back of your mind is screaming. Your mind soon turns back to reality, and you find yourself before the entrance of the castle. You're hit by a sense of abnormality. Perhaps it is due to the mismatch of eons in its architecture, the unevenness of its stone paths, the fading lacquer. Let's take a look at this image here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so I like to get used to the games, you know, everything they offer. There's probably a ton of stuff in there. But yeah, it's just something I like to do. Or perhaps it is the rusted ironwork that portrays a glory that once was but never again. In its garden overgrown with hawthorn and thistle. Is that an actual thing? I thought it was just an author. Hawthorn. I'm going to start saying that. But everything about this place tells you you're entering. No, trespassing into a world that is not yours. Regardless, here you now stand. In front of the large doors that guard the entrance of the castle stands a woman patiently waiting for you to approach her. Or rather, she tries to wait, but impatience strikes her. At her. She speeds up to you and presses her hands into yours. There we go! We got some people involved. That's what I was waiting for. Ah, the arrival of the 11th child. It's good to see you again. Let's look at Lisbeth with no E. She's got a little pendant. Pendant Publishing. Those bastards. Let me introduce myself. I am Lisbeth Stahl, and I will be your guide. I think there's an actor with the last name Stahl, but I don't remember his first name. From the letter. Have we met before? That's correct. I'm so very sorry about your mother. My sincere condolences. Thank you. She nods. You must be tired and famished. I could either help you to your room or provide you with some food. What would you prefer first? What's famished? Hungry? Let's see. There you go. I guess famished means you're hungry or need nourishment. I don't know. I don't know the meaning of that word, but I'm going to start using it if that's what it means. Elizabeth takes you into the kitchen. Your luggage's wheels jitter across the stones, along with her steps. As you enter the kitchen, you're met with the whiff of fresh bread, roasted meats, and an undercurrent of caramelized sugar and alcohol. Between the hustle of members of staff hurrying along their prescribed routes, two young people sit laughing behind a plate of eggs and bacon. They look exactly like, this is making me hungry. One of them notices you and nudges the other enthusiastically. There she is, Cora. Is that, oh my, it is. Let's see what we got. Another pendant on the coat there. A pin. But here's what I'm going to do right now. You might not like it, but we're going to hit that. Save the game in an empty slot. Yes. And then we're going to go to quit. And leave you wanting more of this demo. It's as simple as that. I always like to just give a slice of what this demo offers because demos have very short or very long what's journeys that you go on, and I don't ever want to go over a certain amount of time so that you can experience for yourself. And I will throw that beneficial information back up on the screen right there from the beginning of the video, because you're going to want to check that out, look into that. And yeah, hopefully this music in the background is original, because I may have to do this over. It doesn't sound too original, but hopefully it is. And I definitely recommend this game. I'm starting to get heavily into these types of games. Just by playing one or two of them, I just keep going. I just really enjoy what I have not ever played, the genre of them. But before I end the video, I just found something, you know, messing around with these little things here, and I wanted to show them to you. Gallery, look at this. You can go back to the there's the map, and you can go back to the locations at a different time of day. That is beautiful right there. You got day and dusk. How? Where else did I go? Outside. Yeah, I went to these two places. So once you visit a place, look at that. You can change them. See, I can't go here because I didn't go there yet. Maybe, did I do these? Families? There we go. I met her. That was Cora, I think. And that was Lisbeth. Yeah. So there you go. Characters. Oh my gosh. Once they change their mood, you can see their different moods. That's awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So I figured I'd go in there before I end the video. And if you like what you see, consider liking and subscribing for more content just like this, where we play both new and old games you may not know about, as well as deals you may not know about. This was At Eve's Wake, the demo.